the perfect home defense system. Mossberg shotgun, tactical shotgun. Can't go wrong with that. Take out a hallway, take out a doorway. Buckshot, double out buckshot, take out a hallway. Or you get slugs, it'll take down anything. Adjustable stock, so a kid could fire it, wife can fire it, anyone can fire it. I think that's a police special I got. Glock 17. Can't go wrong with a Glock. They don't jam. Glock 19. Hold 15 rounds. Hold 17 rounds. And my carry, yes, I do have a concealed carry permit. Ruger LCP2. Fit in your pocket. Look at the size of that baby. Wife doesn't like guns, but she doesn't know when I carry it. Thumbs up, subscribe, share the information. I'll go in depth more. That's why this is the perfect home defense system, folks. Obey the law. All my weapons are always locked and secured in strategic locations. So you just never know, especially in today's world. But I do like the LCP2. I'll do a series on each and individual one because it's so small. I don't have the biggest hands in the world. Fits in your pocket. No one knows you have it. But obey the law, folks. Get your concealed carry permit. You should fire at least minimum once a year. You should probably do it at least twice a year. And you should break it down and clean them. Again, at least twice a year. Glock 19, everyone's favorite. Cops use it. It's comfortable. It's small. They don't jam. That's why the Glocks are the best. And the biggest thing with Glock, Glock 17. 17 rounds, a lot of firepower. It's got the light and the red light and the night light. And again, you get the Mossberg or the Remington. They don't fail. The biggest thing between the Mossberg is the safety. I don't know if you can see it. That's the safety. If you can see, red, you're dead. On the Mossberg, the safety would be up here. But again, this is the perfect home defense system. Always be prepared, but you're accountable for every bullet. Take the classes, learn about weapons if you're serious about it. Most people are killed by their own weapon. I've got 20 years in the military, and I do fire them at least twice a year. Can't go wrong with self-defense, Second Amendment, but you have to obey the law. If you got mental health problems, which they say, 20% of the country has mental health problems, you don't need to deal with guns. Get a fishing pole. And sorry to all my veterans out there, you got PTSD, anxiety, stress, you shouldn't have a weapon. Get a fishing pole. Okay, thumbs up, subscribe, share the information. I'll do a video on each and individual one of these weapons. All right, folks, this is the Glock 17. These are all loaded, hollow points. Always check, empty. Fire to the ground, boom, empty. With a light and laser. Home defense, can't go wrong. It doesn't jam. Glock 17 with a light. And, I don't get anything expensive. I get practical. Glock is like the Toyota of pickup trucks, reliable. It's like the Miata of sports cars, reliable, doesn't jam. If you need something, you go to the Glock. Glock 17, 17 rounds, hollow points, do damage. Thumbs up, subscribe, share the information. This is the release right here to get it out. But you should always clean your weapons twice a year, fire them twice a year, get your concealed weapon permit. I wouldn't really use this for concealment, but this is good for home defense. And night sights. So in case it's dark, the sights will glow so you can see, get your sight alignment. And I don't know if you can see that close. These two bars, and center it right here. Let me see if you can, You know, it's hard, and I don't really want to point it at me, even though I know it's empty. Line it up and hit your target. I've got 20 years U.S. Air Force experience, 5 years law enforcement. You know, if you're going to have a home defense, you know, but it depends on age, what you like, what you're comfortable with. A lot of girls probably like a revolver. They're basic, simple. But always be prepared. Obey the law. You're responsible for every bullet that comes out of that weapon. You have an apartment, it goes through a wall, you kill a baby. Who's at fault? You are. Okay? Obey the law. If you got mental health problems, stay away from weapons. Most people are die by their own weapons. You know, self-inflicted, or someone takes it from them and kills them. Get your training. Obey the law. Get a concealed weapon permit. Be responsible. Only for self-defense. When your life is in danger. You know, if you're an abused person and you want to shoot someone in the head while they're sleeping, guilty. Okay? If you're an abused person, listen to this, folks. Don't tell anyone. Tell everyone. Everyone, over and over and over again. Don't wait 50 years, 30 years, 5 years. Tell people immediately and tell everybody often. Don't believe threats from some creep. I don't care if it's in the family or anything else. You tell everybody. Obey the law. You know, I've got my criminal justice degree. What's right is right. What's wrong is corrected. Again, subscribe, share the information, thumbs up, leave a comment. Can't go wrong with the Glock 17. Extremely reliable. It's like a Tacoma pickup truck. It won't let you down. In 17 rounds, get a cheap light and a laser. That way you can hit your target easier, especially at night. And again, perfect home defense. Glock 17, can't go wrong. Of course, the shotgun, you're going to Mossberg or Remington. I'll do a series on those. But this is a nice weapon. 17 rounds. You got plenty of ammunition. Get 3 rounds. And the biggest thing with the Glock is the clips. They fit in all Glocks. You know, if it's the same, this is a 9mm. The Glock 17, Glock 19, Glock 26. You know, Glock 17's got 17 rounds. Glock 19's got 15 rounds. Glock 26 has 10 rounds. But you can get the 17 rounder and put it in the 10 rounder and it'll work. That's why I like Glock, and I got the 17 and the 19. So, again, can't go wrong with Glocks. They don't jam. They'll fire anything. But obey the law. You're responsible for every bullet that comes out of that chamber. And it's only for self-defense. If you hurt somebody, you're responsible. And you only shoot someone if you feel your life's in danger. Don't be a hero and all that nonsense. These aren't movies. These are real life weapons that will kill anyone that gets in front of them. But again, guns don't kill. People behind the gun kill. And all my guns are stored, locked, and secured. And I'm legal. Concealed weapon permit. I always obey the law. 20 years military experience, 5 years law enforcement. You know, obey the law, folks, or don't even touch a gun. There should be extremely harsh gun laws. In my opinion, you use a gun for anything other than self-defense, you know, there should be the death penalty. You rob a bank with a gun, we got plenty of population now. Just exterminate the person. You know, mass shootings, I don't know what the problem is. Make sure you don't kill an innocent person. But they use a weapon, they should be dead in 6 months. With the cameras everywhere, we got to stop this nonsense. But self-defense is a vital role in the U.S. No one's attacking the U.S. because everyone's got multiple guns. You need to go house to house. You're going to have to kill everybody. Thumbs up, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. Okay, ongoing series on weapons. This is a Glock 19. 15 rounds, hollow points. Always check to make sure the gun's not loaded. Night sights. I don't know if you can see it. That's if you line up the sight picture. Glock, can't go wrong. They don't jam. They fire anything. Very safe. It's the Toyota pickup of guns. You know, probably this or the Sig Sauer. That's where most cops carry, because they're comfortable, reliable. This is the release right here to get the clip out. Always rack it. As you get older, it's a little harder. But like my information, thumbs up, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and I'll continue the story. Okay. The thing is with the Glock 19, it's smaller than the Glock 17. See the difference? But Glock 17 below it has 17 rounds. You can take the clip out of the Glock 17, put it in the Glock 19, you got 17 rounds. They also sell lots of options. I've had the 50-round drum before, but what the hell are you going to do with a 50-round drum unless you're in combat? But, or, you know, like firing at the range would be real expensive and wear out the gun. And they also have 32-round clips and all that stuff. Don't need it, folks. If you can't hit your target with 15 rounds, plus you get 3 clips, and, you know, get to the bigger and bigger guns. This will have, the 17's got 17 rounds. 15, or the Glock 19's got 15 rounds. They both have night sights. The clips will interchangeable between the guns. Well, the bigger clip goes into the smaller gun. And again, you're responsible for every bullet that comes out. Get your concealed weapon permit, go through the classes, obey the law. You hurt somebody, you're in an apartment, a mobile home, anything like that, bullets go through walls, folks. You hurt somebody, you're responsible for every bullet that comes out of that gun. Be smart about it. You got your Second Amendment. Don't blow it. If you got mental health problems, stay away from guns. Most people are killed by their own weapon. Again, I've got 20 years military experience, 5 years law enforcement. You got to go to the range at least twice a year, minimum once. You need to be able to take a gun apart and clean them at least once or probably twice a year. Use some sense. And again, just in case, if someone comes in your house, you feel threatened, you know, make sure. But if someone's knocking on your door looking for help because they're in a car accident or looking for help and you shoot through the door, you're guilty. Use some sense, folks. Don't be scared. You shouldn't be scared of a weapon. You should know it. It's your friend. It'll save your life. And you have the right to carry it. I'm a full believer of it. But on the other side, if something happens to anyone because of your gun, your fault. Kid gets a hold of it, guilty. I don't understand America nowadays where mass shootings, we can solve these problems. If there's a mass shooter out there, they should be dead in 6 months. Make sure you get the right person. Use common sense. Never want to convict an innocent person. But weapons are our friends for self-defense. Only shoot when you feel your life's in danger. And get your concealed weapon permit. Go through the classes. Obey the law. Support gun owners. Legal gun owners don't have a problem obeying the law. People that are shady have a problem with the law. Okay? I've got no problem getting a concealed weapon permit. I've got no problem with the background check. I've got no problems with mental health. If 2 out of or 20% have mental health problems, that 20% has no right to have a weapon. Sorry, all the veterans with PTSD, because I know how that works. Because if you get PTSD, you get $3,000 a month tax-free. Now, that's the way the system works. If you get paid to have a mental health problem, a lot of people want to have a mental health problem. I don't like that idea. But thumbs up, share, subscribe, leave a comment. But this is a Glock 19. A lot of cops carry them. Very reliable. Anything goes through it. Doesn't jam. Ameriglo night sights. Yep. Don't want to, but I know it's unloaded. And no clip. Okay? But use common sense when using a weapon, folks. Always pay attention. Keep them locked up so no one else uses it by mistake. Protect the kids. because you're responsible. Whoever owns it is responsible for it. All right, folks. This is one of my favorites. LCP2. Ruger. 6 rounds, 380. Smaller than the 9 millimeters. Okay, always check, make sure not loaded. Okay, I painted the backs with just night glow paint. I don't know if you can see, orange in the front, green in the back, not loaded. This fits in the hand of your palm, fits in your pocket. Remember, I've got the concealed carry permit, obey the law, go through the classes. And this is a nice gun just in case something happens. No one knows about it. And this is just to get somebody off you if they're ready to kill you. Gun will beat a knife. Okay, you're not going to hit, something 20 feet away, but you shouldn't be hitting something 20 feet away. You shouldn't be hitting something further than 7 feet away, coming at you. Because if they're running away, you're not shooting. Okay, only when your life is in danger. Okay, use common sense. You're responsible for every bullet that comes out. And bullets will go through walls in apartments, mobile homes, houses. Remember what a house is made out of. Okay, drywall. That's what walls are, drywall. Bullet can go through drywall. Okay, so I do like this gun. Wife doesn't like weapons. But, when you got a wife, you got to protect them too. But this will fit in your pocket. No one will know you have it. Have a concealed weapon permit. Obey the law. Be responsible. Keep them locked up. All my weapons are always locked up. And always be safe. Support the gun rules, gun laws. Get your concealed weapon permit. Again, this is an excellent Ruger LCP2. You see the little trigger here? That's your safety. Because that's got to be pressed so no accidental drop it and it's fired. It's real lightweight. It's only a 380. Hopefully this will get you to your bigger guns if you need to. But this is so convenient and nice that this is the one I carry because this is all I need. 99.9% you're never going to need a gun. But that one time you do, you're going to wish you had an equalizer. Because if someone wants to hurt you because they're an evil soul, well, death before dishonor, folks. If everybody would fight back, there'd be no crime. We'd lose a lot of good people, but there'd be a lot of bad people gone too. Because, you go into rob a bank or grocery store with a gun or a mass shooting, and if someone else has it that obeys the law, has a concealed weapon permit, doesn't have mental health problems, I say one good person can take out a bad person because they don't obey the law. They probably don't have a concealed weapon permit. They haven't gone through the classes. More likely than not, they're not a veteran. So, if you like my content, thumbs up, share, leave a comment. I appreciate it. Okay, the best home defense weapon ever created, Mossberg shotgun. Can't go wrong with it. Double-aught buckshot. Weapons unloaded, it's safe. Just remember, here's the safety. I don't know if you can see, on red, you're dead. That's why I like Mossberg, simplicity. I think this was a police special I bought, used. Adjustable stock. So if you got long arms, short arms, let me see if I can get in the whole picture. Or a kid or wife can use it, short stock, easier to get around. It'll take out a hallway, a doorway, but be smart, folks. You're responsible for every bullet. Also have slugs available. You know what a slug is in a shotgun? It's a big bullet with a lot of gunpowder. But I remember in the military, I put 20 years in the military, 5 years in police, military police. The girls firing these shotguns, it hurt their shoulders. You got to keep this in the in your shoulder tight, because there's going to be a kickback. I had the 590A1 Mossbergs. Those babies are heavy. But this holds 5 rounds. You know, double O buckshot. Will take out a hallway, take out a doorway. But you better make sure your life is in danger. A lot of people end up killing their own kids, brother, sister, thinking they're breaking in and they're just coming home after dark, after a drink, and being stupid. You better have line of sight and know who you're shooting. And any bullet you fire, you better be prepared to fight the law over it and say your life was in danger. Because if your life wasn't in danger and you fired through a door because someone wanted help, you're guilty. And you got to support the laws. Always support the laws. And if 20% of the population of the United States have mental health, 20% of the population shouldn't have a weapon. Most people are killed by their own weapons, by accidents. Always keep them locked up and put away so a kid can't access it. Okay? Kid access it, you're guilty. Because these are the laws, folks. Know the rules, know the regulations. Second Amendment, everyone's entitled to a weapon. For home defense, self-defense, get your concealed weapon permit, go through the classes, clean your weapon at least twice a year. Go to the gun range at least twice a year. Know how to take it apart, how to put it together. You know, a lot of ladies just want a gun because they don't feel safe. That's fine. Go through the classes, fire it twice a year, clean it twice a year, know the weapon. Don't put it in your dresser drawer where a kid can get it. You know, if you're that scared, you probably shouldn't have a gun, because guns are self-defense when your life is in danger. Not to be a hero. It's not TV. It's not movies. That's all nonsense. Lethal weapon. That's all make-believe fantasy, folks. You know, but in reality, if you need it, which you don't 99.9% of the times, I know guys with safes, multiple, full of guns. Because, again, like everything else, guns are addicting too. They're fun to play with. You go to the range, you shoot up gallons of water and targets, and all these clowns that put their targets in the garage because they got a nice target mix. Remember, they're only 7 feet away. You know, anyone can do that. I don't know who they're trying to scare or what they're trying to say. But again, thumbs up, subscribe, share. The 2 best shotguns that are reliable. Mossberg, safety's up top. The Remington, safety's in the trigger area. I like the Mossberg, adjustable stock, so anyone can use it. Double O buckshot. It's just a bunch of pellets that spread out, take out the doorway, a hallway, perfect home defense. And if you get slugs, which I've got slugs, usually if you go to an indoor range, they don't let you use a slug. That's a big bullet. It'll take anybody out, even if bulletproof vests are knocking them down. But again, Mossberg, tactical shotgun. Yeah, I've had ones before where they got you can make it shorter stock or longer barrel for hunting, but I'm not really a hunter. This is just a tactical self-defense shotgun, just in case, because if something happens, you know, you're gonna have to go house to house in the United States. Everyone's got guns, and we're well defended. Thumbs up, subscribe, share the information, leave a comment. Thanks. All right, folks. The best home defense weapon is right here. Not expensive. I think I bought this as a used police weapon. Mossberg 12 gauge shotgun. Tactical. It's got the hand grip, adjustable stock. Long arms, short arms. Okay. Double odd buckshot. That'll take out a doorway. These are slugs. Boxes of slugs. You got 10 in the box. This right up there to that point is nothing but a solid slug of metal that'll go through you. The rest is gunpowder. All right? So if you get hit with a slug, it's knocking you down. I don't care if you got a bulletproof vest on, it's taking you down, breaking some ribs. Okay, double aught buckshot. Home defense. Again, the Mossberg, this is the safety up top. Red, I don't know if you can see it. Red, you're dead. Okay? You're responsible for every bullet that comes out of this weapon. Only for self-defense. Get your concealed weapon permit. Get some training. But you don't need any of that for a shotgun. Because it's simple, it's easy, but people need to be held accountable for anything they do with a weapon. In my world, if anything happens to this weapon, you're responsible for it. You should be held accountable. Accountability is everything. Okay, now how do you load it? Okay, see this button right here behind the trigger? So right now, that's locked. Again, the weapon's not loaded. Again, this button right here by the trigger lets you release the bolt action. Okay, this is a slug, real weapon, real bullet. You put it in here, holds 5 bullets. Okay, safety is on. Safety first. Again, lock. Can't go forward. Hit this button here by the back of the trigger, releases the handle here. Okay, the bullet is right here now. The slug. Then you push it forward, you're locked and loaded, ready to do damage. Safety's on. Not going to hurt anybody right now. Okay, again, it's locked. Here's the button to release this, and bullet is out. Clear. Perfect home defense. Again, this holds 5 rounds. These are all double buckshot. I've got boxes of slugs just in case. They're all close together. I strategically leave weapons where I need them around the house just in case, because you just never know. 99.9, you're never going to use a weapon unless you're in the military, and then 10% go to combat, 1% serve the military. Unbelievable. Okay, but the Mossberg is a beautiful weapon. The only other one I might consider would be the Remington, and safety would be at the trigger. Let's remember, here's the safety. Red, you're dead. Safety's on, always. And this button right here lets the charging handle, I'll call it the charging handle, back. You can put 5 rounds in this tube, 5 rounds in the tube, and you've got 5 shots. You can throw one in the chamber, so you'd have 6 shots. I also had the 590A1. That's the military special. It can hold up to 9 rounds. But that sucker's heavy, and in reality, do you need it? Not where I live. But it'd be nice to have. I had a few of them, but I sort of like this tactical, lightweight Mossberg, shotgun. I think it's a 500. But you can't go wrong with Mossberg. It'll last forever. It's just for home defense. 99.9% of the time, you'll never need anything. But that 1% when you do need a weapon, you sure do wish you had one. Just think about all those folks in Russia at that movie theater. Well, I bet they wished, all those victims or people there wish they had a weapon when nutcases come after you. Or people want to shoot up schools. I don't know how these people can still be alive. Or movie theaters. But obey the law. Get your concealed weapon permit. This is for home defense. Mossberg shotgun. Thumbs up, subscribe, share. Leave a comment. Because in America, Second Amendment right to carry weapons. But you need to be held accountable for every bullet, for every round you ever fire. You need to be held accountable for your weapon. If anyone gets a hold of it, that's on you. So make sure you keep them locked up, secured, and prepared. And go through training classes, go to the firing range at least twice a year, and be familiar with that lethal weapon you have. And these things can kill people. Use common sense, and if you do hurt someone, well, Eye for an eye, folks. Leave a comment, share, subscribe. Okay, folks. Glock 17, Glock 19. 17 rounds, 15 rounds. 17 round clip will fit in the 15 round gun. This has a flashlight and a red laser. Excellent weapons. Glocks don't jam. That's the biggest, most important reason you get a Glock. Again, self-defense. Okay, Glock 17 with a flashlight and a laser. I don't know if you can really see the laser. Let me see if you can see it on the wall. Maybe not. Okay. Clip. 17 rounds. This is loaded. Always check. Safety. Empty. Okay. Excellent weapon. 17 rounds. A lot of police carry these. Again, Glock 19. A little bit smaller. 15 rounds. But notice, 17 round clip from the Glock 17 fits in the Glock 19. Gets 2 extra rounds. Again. Safety first. These are night sights. Ameriglo night sights, if you can see them. Okay. This button right here releases the clip. Here's the 17 round clip. This button. Okay, again, button right there, releases the clip. Now older folks, I don't know if you have the strength, or women, these guns are newer. These are nice weapons. I bought these new. All my weapons I bought legally. Concealed weapon permit, 20 years military, 5 years law enforcement. You know, these are nice weapons. The Glock 19. Okay. Again, these are hollow point bullets. That'll rip you open. Okay. That's why it's there for damage. Compared to the target practice where they're solid shells. These are perforated with lead in the top. So they go in your body and they spread out. But you can't go wrong. The Glock 19 or the Glock 17. And this light with the red laser on it, I could take that off of the 17, which has 17 rounds, and I can put it on the 19. Okay? I keep all my weapons at strategic places in the house because no one needs to know your business. And again, 99.9% chance of never having to use a weapon, but just in case, it's nice to have. So thumbs up, subscribe, share the information, leave a comment. I love Glocks. They're the most reliable weapons out there. They're like the Toyota Tacoma pickup truck, extremely reliable. And if something ever does go wrong in the world, I want to be prepared. I know guys with safes upon safes. It's the perfect home defense weapon. Look at my other videos. Glock 19, 15 rounds. Glock 17, flashlight, red laser, 17 rounds. I also have an LCP2, which fits in the palm of your hands, fit in your pocket, get your concealed weapon permit, go through the classes. I don't know about this internet stuff. Go through the classes, obey the law, join the military if you're younger, get some practical experience, because death before dishonor. If everybody would fight back against criminals, there'd be no crime. And I don't care about all these, oh, don't fight back. Well, if it's in you not to fight back, okay. But if it is in you to fight back, in you and, you know, a gun is the great equalizer. You know, you're going to take on some guy that's 250, weighs 250 pounds. You know, if he's got a knife, 9mm will take him down. But watch out if it's in the winter and he's got a heavy coat on. Well, you know your calibers too, because I got an LCP2 that fits in the hand, but that's only a 380. And it's kind of iffy if it'll go through a heavy winter coat. But also, you're responsible for every bullet that ever comes out of these weapons. They'll go through apartment walls. They'll go through mobile home walls. That bullet hurts somebody else, that's on you. So make sure if you aim a weapon at someone, it's to kill them. Okay? Don't make the mistake of missing, and make sure your life is in danger. If they're running away and you shoot them, guilty. Okay? Common sense, folks. If they're running away, your life's not in danger. Your purpose is to get them to run away. You usually just show a gun, they're going to run away. Okay? Or they're coming after you to take it away, and then your life's in danger. Common sense. Can't go wrong with the Glock. 19, 17, you can see a bit of a difference. 15 rounds, 17 rounds. And with the Picatinny rail, it's interchangeable with the light and laser. But thanks for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, share, leave a comment.